Hey, hi everyone, welcome back to our live. So we'll be continuing on from what we were left at previously. So we'll be going through vocabulary practices. So please do remember to take down your notes and take screenshots whenever you feel so. Okay, feel free to let me know if you have any questions down in the comments below. And okay, let's wait for more people to join. So before we start off with this leaf breakdown, okay? So we'll be doing through this composition. Okay. Thank you for liking the live. Is it Si-en? Okay. Hi, thank you. Hi everyone. Thank you for joining. Okay, yeah, okay. Are you taking your PSLE exams this year? How is it going now in the September holidays? Okay. Hi, thank you for following us. I've been procrastinating, haha. Why are you procrastinating? It's a holiday, but I really understand how you feel, okay? For procrastinating to do your work. It really is quite tiring and sometimes you dread it, but you have to see after the exams you get a free long break without the homework. Yay, an hour of English. Hi, Emma Martin. I see that you have joined our daily life very often. Thank you for joining again today. Okay, let's learn English together. So we are doing on compo and vocabulary. Please let me know your answers in the comment down below later. Okay. Okay, let's start with the leaf breakdown. Okay, wait. Hey, over here. Wait for me. A woman's voice shouted out. I quickly pressed the button to hold the elevator door open. A woman dressed in a floral dress huffed and puffed into view. Her rotund cheeks were flushed with exhaustion. Her arms were loaded with shopping bags. Thank you, she wheezed. I nodded my head and smiled cordially at her. Okay, the elevator door rumbled close. The numerals on the panel blinked as the lift ascended. Suddenly, there was a loud rattling sound, and with a jolt, and the lift came to an abrupt halt. Ah, the woman let out a shrill shriek and started wailing hysterically. Tears streamed down her cheeks that were now as pale as a sheet. Oh, Emma Martin is member level 13 now. Wow, that is very high. Okay, thank you for joining our live. Tears streamed down her cheeks that were now as pale as a sheet. The ventilator fan had stopped working and the interior of the lift was stifling hot. Get me out of here. I can't breathe. Help. The woman's legs gave way and she crouched in a corner, shivering in fear. I tried to reassure the lady that it was just a lift breakdown. I took out my textbook and started fanning the lady. Then I started singing a merry tune to calm the lady down while pressing the emergency button relentlessly. He Some kind-hearted residents heard the emergency alarm and immediately informed the town council. Soon, the rescue workers arrived. The doors of the lift were pried open, and we were rescued. The plump lady praised me on my steadfastness and quick thinking. If not for me, she would be really miserably stuck in the lift. I could not wait to reach home to relate to my parents about my experience being trapped in the lift. Okay, we have done reading the passage, so now we'll move on to the power words. Okay, so let's go through the definitions of the power words right now. Okay, thank you all for joining, and do remember to follow us on our TikTok. And yep, over here, please feel free to take a screenshot of what you need for the power words so that you can take note of them to use in your compo writing. Okay, if you are done with taking a screenshot, let's move on to the next page. Okay, over here we have all these: steadfastness, crowd in the corner, pride open. Okay, if you need me to go through any of the words over here, please let me know. Okay, rotten cheeks, which means plump cheeks. Breathe with difficulty. Okay, if there's nothing else, let's go move on to the next part of the practice. Okay, over here, question 1. Her rosy cheeks were blank with exhaustion. What would the answer to question 1 be? Okay, Sun says 1. Flushed with exhaustion. Yes, that is correct. Her rosy cheeks were flushed with exhaustion. That is correct. Okay, so what does blush mean? Blush, it means when she's embarrassed, she's shy, so her face was blushing. Okay, for blooming, it will usually be for flowers. Okay, if you have anything you need me to clarify, do let me know. Okay, feel free to type in the comments below. Okay, for gushed, this usually would mean for water. Okay, gushing. Okay, moving on, question 2. Her arms were blank with shopping bags. Okay, okay, what would question 2 be? Does anyone want to try answering? 2. Packed with shopping bags. Okay, her arms were packed with shopping bags. You can look back here in the compo over here. Answer. Okay, her arms were loaded with shopping bags. Okay, what does packed mean? Packed usually means that it's in an enclosed space. Your bag was packed. Okay, something is packed means that it's filled up. So packed would not be a suitable answer for this case. It would be loaded. Okay, for gear, usually you refer to gear if you are unsure of what gear is, like safety gear or any other types of gear in technical. So for gear up is I geared up for the rollerblading course. So I wear the safety gears, wore my helmet, or the knee guards. Okay. For crammed, you cram something in the shopping bag, okay? So for arms, it will usually be loaded, okay? Fill the arm. Okay. If there's no other questions, we can move on. So for question 3, the numerals on the panel blinked as the leaf blank. Okay, what would the answer be? Okay, the numerals on the lift blinked as the lift. Something similar to going up. Okay, the lift go up. Ascended. Hi Kira, welcome back to the live. Okay, Sun and Kira is correct. Ascended. Okay, ascending means to go up and descending means to go down. Okay, so the opposite meaning for ascended, opposite meaning will be descend. Hi Cinnamon Roll, thank you for liking the live. Okay, over here there is decrease. Decrease is to reduce in amount. Reduce in amount. Okay, it's not, the lift does not decrease because it cannot, there's only one lift. If you decrease the amount of lift, there will be no more left. Okay, for sprang is the past tense of spring, and the lift is not a trampoline, so it's unable to spring. Okay, for soared, in the sky, or your grades soared, to be sky high. Okay. Okay, question number 4. Hey, over here. Hey, suddenly there was a loud rattling sound, and with a blank, the leaf came to an abrupt halt. What would the answer for question 4 be? Okay, does anyone want to try giving me the answer for question 4? Hi NH, thank you for sharing the live, okay? And do remember to follow us for daily life lessons to go through English. Just have some water. Yes, thank you. My throat is not very well today. I will drink some water. Okay, Sean says 2. There was a loud rattling sound and with a jolt. Yes, that is correct. Okay, jolt. Yes, Kira is correct as well. The answer is jolt. As the leaf is unable to jump, right? Because when you came to an abrupt halt, a sudden stop. So you stop suddenly. And for jar and jeep, this would definitely be wrong. Okay, for jar, it is unable because a jar is something that stores your peanut butter, your jam. And for a jeep, it's a type of vehicle, the type of car. Okay, R is spamming 3. What do you mean by 3? Oh, question number 5. Yes, question number 5. The woman let out a shriek and started wailing hysterically. Yes. Okay, that is correct. Thank you for your answer. Okay, and your enthusiasm I can see in the comments below. Yes, that is correct. Why did she let out a shriek hysterically? Because it definitely is not automatically, right? The woman is not a robot. She's unable to answer and let out a shriek, shout automatically. Critically is wrong as well because it cannot be critical when you say when you are screaming, when you're critical to someone, it means when you're scolding them, that's when you can be critical. Okay, for periodically, it will be she shouted in intervals. So she suddenly then after that she stopped for a while, then she shout again. So that would be wrong as well because she only let out a shriek one. Okay, one. Which is why the answer here is number 3. Okay, let's move on to question number 6. The ventilator fan has stopped working and the interior of the lift was blank. Something hot, right? Okay, what would question number 6 be? Something hot. Kira, do you want to try? Or Si-en, you want to try answering question number 6? This would be tough. Something that means that it's slowly getting a bit very humid and very hot. However, it's not to the extent of when there is a fire. Stifling hot. Yes, both of you are correct. Okay, the answer is stifling hot. As when you stifling is a word that you can use for laughter. So when I try to stifle my laughter, it means you try to hold in. So it means that this hotness was slowly seeping in. You know, when it's gradually getting hotter, it's like when you are locked in a classroom and suddenly you turn off all the fans, right? So when there is no fans, there is no wind in the classroom and you slowly get stifling hot. Okay, it definitely is not burning hot and not flaming hot, as both of these fuming hot as well. These are related to fires. And there's no fire in the lift. Okay, so let's move on to question number 7. Question number 7, the woman blank in the corner, shivering in fear. In a corner. Okay, don't tell me that the answer is number 1. Okay, it cannot be lay. The woman cannot lie in the corner and shiver, okay? When you are scared, do you lie down on the floor and shiver? No, right? Okay, the answer. Question number 7, is it 3? Yes, all of you are correct. Okay, question number 7 is 3. Crouched in the corner, shivering in fear. Okay, good job, everyone. So, she is unable to flip in the corner, okay? She's not a pancake, she's not a flop. Okay, and stooped, it's wrong as well. So the answer will be crouch. Okay, she crouched down. So she crouched down. These her legs. She's bending down. Okay, never mind, I can't draw, so it's okay. Please ignore this. My attempts at drawing has been questionable. Number 8 is definitely 4. Okay, I tried to reassure. Yes, it is definitely 4. Good job, everyone. Okay, however, do you know the meaning of replete? Let's test your English. Okay, so what does replete mean? Replete would mean well supplied, okay? Or you are very full. Okay, so example is after eating 10 bowls of noodles, David was at the last replete, okay? He was at last replete. So at last he's finally full after 10 bowls of noodles. As in like a big amount for something. So it means like example, if you have eaten 3 bowls of chicken, 3 plates of chicken rice, and you are finally replete, means you're finally full. Okay, because you're very hungry, so to get full, it's finally replete. Kira is at question 9 already. However, Kira, let me test you. What does rectify mean? Okay, do you know the meaning of rectify? Because we do by the process of elimination, right? So for the words that you're unsure of, you just skip. Okay, so rectify means to correct something. So if you make a when you make a mistake, I will make effort to rectify your mistake. Okay, I will try to correct your mistake so that you do not get it wrong. Okay, reassure, you know, recount, it means to recollect. Okay, personal recount, it means that it's a diary. Okay, recount, it means to describe a story, to describe how something happened. It's number 9, number 1. Okay, then I started singing a merry tune to calm the lady down while pressing the emergency button relentlessly. Yes, number 9 is number 1. Good job. Okay, all of you are doing well. So, number 9, relentlessly. That is correct. However, do you know what does relentless mean? Because maybe you did by the elimination method. So, it's definitely not fearlessly, ruthlessly, or thoughtlessly. So relentless is to continue without stopping. Keep pressing, okay? Keep on. Or continue without. Yes, Kira is correct, without stopping. Okay? That is good. Okay, question number 10. The doors of the lift were blank open and we were rescued. Okay, what open? Okay, force open something, right? Number 10 is 2, I'm sure. Are you sure? Okay, yes, all of you are correct. The doors of the lift were pried open. Okay, forced open. So when you pry open the door lift, you just try to pry open. Okay, picked open is wrong as you only pick a lock. So there's no lock on the lift door, right? Or else you're always unable to get out of the lift. Banged open is wrong as well. Finessed open. What does finesse mean? Okay, it means to improve. So you cannot improve the door. Okay, next part, we now have exercise 2, enriching your vocabulary. Okay, the man was so blank ill that the doctors advised his family members to say their farewells soon. A, critically ill. Yes, that is correct. Okay, thank you, Kira, and thank you, Sun. A is critically ill. Okay, question number 2. The little girl screamed blank when her mother refused to buy her the doll that she wanted. Okay, the little girl screamed blank when her mother. C. Hi Ozu05, welcome back to the live. Okay, yes, screamed hysterically. Yes, RRR, it is C. Okay, question number 3. The doors of the shopping mall will blank open whenever someone steps close to it. Automatically. Yes, that is very easy as we all have been to malls with automatic doors that open. Okay. And lastly, by the process of elimination, we now have D for question number 4. Periodically means occasionally they will time by time stop by to go around to different eating establishments. Okay. For question 5. Sammy blanked his grandmother, that he would be back to visit her soon. Okay, everyone says it's D. That is correct. Okay, reassured her grandmother. Okay, question number 6. RRR says it's A. After everyone was blank with mother's wonderful cooking, we started a session of karaoke singing. Yes, answer is A. That is very good. Okay, means that you understand what replete means already. Right, it's very full from mother's wonderful cooking. Okay, over here, number 7. The problem was finally blank when his father agreed to compensate the company. B. Okay, that is correct. The problem was finally corrected. Right, it was finally solved. Okay, thank you all for liking the live as well. I have seen the floating hearts on my screen. Okay, it means that you all are active on the live, and thank you for interacting. Do remember to follow us so that you can join us on our daily live lessons to practice your English. Okay, so for question 8 is definitely C, right? For what everyone has been commenting, since A, B, and D is out, we only have left C. So the good friends recounted the days. Okay, they brought back the memories and they start talking about it. So once you graduate from your primary school, you have to meet up with your friends once in a while to recount your memories back with them. Okay. Okay, over here, question 9. The terrorists went on a rampage, blank killing and destroying the whole village. Okay, what would it be? For question number 9, ruthlessly. That is correct. Okay, ruthlessly blank and destroying the whole village. That is correct. Means mercilessly, they just did not care and just destroyed everything. Okay, thank you, Winter, for replying as well. Okay, so question number 10. The soldiers blank charge at the enemy lines. Fearlessly. That is correct. Okay, thank you RRR and Ozil. Fearlessly charged at the enemy's lines. Okay, they were not showing any fear. Yes, Kira is correct as well. So question number 11. Despite multiple failures, the scientist blank continued his research in the hope of finding a cure. 11 is A. Yes. Okay, all of you are correct. Okay, 11 is number A. Relentlessly, continuously, without stopping. Okay, he just wanted to find the hope of. He just wanted to find a cure no matter what. Okay, so lastly, definitely it would be D. That's what we are left with. The brilliant boy solved all the mathematical problems faultlessly. Okay, faultlessly means with no mistakes. Okay, let's move on to the next segment. Exercise 3 using power words. Okay, for this, the police officer smiled at me blank. He placed a cup of water in front of me and then asked me to blank the whole incident to him. I was so impressed with his blank that I instantly calmed down. Okay, what would the answer be for the first blank? Smiled at me. Okay, the police officer smiled at me blank. Okay, does anyone know the answer for the number 1? Okay, I think it's E. Yes, that is correct. Be confident in your answer, okay? Actually, sometimes things are not as tough as it seems. Okay, so do be confident and in your examination, do not hesitate. And if you're unsure, just keep the question first, okay? Then you come back to it later. So, for cordially, it means that it is friendly but formal and polite. Okay, for E. Sorry. Okay, friendly but formal and polite. Formal and polite. Okay, so for the next question, what will the next one be? Next blank is he placed a cup of water in front of me and then asked to blank the whole incident to him. Okay, what would this blank be? One, J. Rotten. Rotten means chubby. K. Yes, K is relate. Okay, so most of us know the meaning of relate as in like I understand your situation. Okay, like relating, I relate to you, I relate to your feelings, right? That's how all of us are using that word these days. However, there can be that to find or show the connections between two or more things, or it could also be to tell a story or describe a series of events. So, previously, you can say that I went home to relate to my mother what happened in school today. That can be a way to use relate as well. However, you are able to say that, oh, I relate to how you feel. Okay, so I connect with you. So the answer is K. Okay, remember that there are several meanings to certain words. Okay, so it's good to practice your vocabulary together with us every day. Okay, moving on. I was so impressed with his blank that I instantly calmed down. C. Steadfastness. That is correct. Okay, steadfastness. Okay, question number 2. Angelina was totally drenched and she felt blank. Blank as she slowly limped her way home. She had slipped on a puddle of water and twisted her ankle earlier. B. Miserable. Okay, that is correct. Okay, good job, Kira and Ozil05. Okay, for the next blank, blank as she slowly limped away home. What's happening? She's sad, right? So when she said tears streamed down her cheeks, that is correct, Ozil. Okay, tears streamed down her cheeks, so it's H. She had slipped on a puddle of water. Okay, question number 3. Question 3. The blank man anxiously ran up to the security officer as fast as his oversized body could. Okay, what would this be? Winter says J. The rotund man anxiously ran up to the security officer. Yes, oversized body can tell us that the answer is J, rotund man. Okay, yes, rotund means chubby. Panting for air, he finally managed to blank out that someone had stolen his wallet. Okay, what would that word be? Blank out that someone had stolen his wallet. Okay, what would this blank be? Panting for air means that he's out of breath. Which word represents out of breath? To wailing out that someone. A. Wailing. A. Wailing has a different meaning, okay? Wailing is to make a long high cry. It's to make cry because of pain or sadness. So the answer is F. Yes, Kira and Ozil, F. Wheeze out, okay? To say something when you're out of breath, wheeze. Okay, a blank peers through the silent and tranquil night. This is relatively easy. Please do tell me that it is. Okay, yes, a shrill shriek. Okay, pierce through the silent and tranquil night, right? So it definitely has to be this loud noise. Okay, shrill shriek. Okay, for the next blank, the car came to an blank. Okay, remember this is a small trick. Okay, when you see N, the next thing has to be a vowel. So it's G, abrupt halt. Good job, everyone. Okay, abrupt halt. The female driver started blank uncontrollably. Yes, wailing. Very good. Okay, wailing means to cry. Okay, which means the car came, the female driver was really scared. Okay, now we have moved on to the next composition by falling sick. Okay, so the model compo over here is a heat stroke. Okay, so would you want to read the passage together, or should I just leave it to you so that we can take a screenshot of the power words that we use in the compo later? Okay, let's read this together, okay? Screenshot, okay. So the blistering sun was blasting its rays. I'll just highlight all the power words here first, okay? Marcus rushed to the field right after the clanking of the dismissal bell. The minute Marcus stepped out into the sun, his head went dizzy with the glaring rays that invaded his eyes. However, the moment Marcus met up with his soccer teammates, his eyes shot up in glee as adrenaline charged through his veins. With a very important soccer match coming up, Marcus and his teammates have been devoting their after school hours to rigorous trainings for the past 2 weeks. Training started immediately and the boys scattered around the field. Defenders were training how to defend against the opponent's attacks. Attacks were learning the tactics to break through the defense of the opposing team and score. Marcus was totally engrossed in his training as a midfielder. He was pushing his limits and going all out to perfect his dribbling skills. Marcus was focusing intently on the ball at his feet. He was determined to get it across the field without it being intercepted. He danced around the ball skillfully. Everything was going on in the flow. Marcus looked up to check his path ahead. Suddenly, everything appeared as a blurry mess. The scorching sun bore down on him and Marcus felt his head spinning like a tornado. Everything went black. Move away, boys. He needs fresh air. Marcus, open your eyes. The coach's voice bellowed. Marcus forced his heavy eyelids open and found himself in his coach's arms. Marcus had fainted from a heat stroke and was now being sent to the sick bay to rest. The coach banned him from training for the next 2 days and insisted that Marcus get himself well rested before the crucial match. Okay, crucial means very important. Okay, now please feel free to take a screenshot as we have moved on to the power words over here. Okay, Ozil, remember you can just take a screenshot right now and let me know if you want me to go through any of the phrases here if you're still unclear of it. Okay, thank you for liking the live as well. We really appreciate it. Oh, we are at 1.6k likes already. Wow, really, thank you so much. Okay, well here, blistering sun, hot sun. Okay, it's a good thing for you to use to replace all these things in your compo writing. Okay, hi Kitty Pie 328. Thank you for liking the live. Okay, rigorous training is tough training. Please let me help you draw some arrows. Tactics is techniques. Okay, Determined, single-minded, intercepted. Okay, next page. Okay, take your screenshot now. It's for P5. It is for PSLE students. So from anyone from P1 to P5 is able to join us for this vocabulary practice. Okay. Okay. Bellowed, shouted. Crucial, important. Ben is stopped. Okay. Okay, moving on. Let's do the first practice together. Okay, since we have finished reading the compo, I believe everyone has a fresh memory in mind of what the answer can be. So let's go to question number 1. Is Kira still here? And is Sun still here in the live? Do you want to try answering question number 1 as well? The blank sun was blasting its rays from the cloudless sky. Kira says 1. The blistering sun. Yes. Okay, that is correct. The blistering sun. Boop says it is glistening. Okay, blistering and glistening. Glistening water, okay? So what does glistening mean? To shine by reflecting on a wet or smooth surface. Okay, usually glistening grass or eyes glisten with tears. Okay, rustling as well is for wind. Pestering would be when you pester your mother to buy something for you, okay? Okay, let's move on to question number 2. Marcus rushed to the field right after the clanking of the blank bell. What would the answer for question 2 be? Dismissal bell. Yes, all of you are correct. It's number 1. Thank you, Boop, Ozil, and Kira. Okay, the dismissal bell. Do you need me to explain any of the words from the options here? Okay, the meaning would mean to feel someone, to cause someone to feel less respected. Okay, for question number 3. The minute Marcus stepped into the sun, his head went dizzy with the blank. Boop says number 3. Okay, Ozil also says it's number 3. What about Kira? Does Kira think it is number 3 as well? Okay, the answer is correct. Yes, all of you are right. Answer is number 3, glaring rays, okay? So it cannot be loud rays, right? Rays is not a sound. So loud rays is definitely wrong. Okay, do not write loud rays. Daring rays, wrong as well. Boring rays would be wrong as well. So the answer is left with us at number 3. Okay, for question number 4. Replace the underlined phrase. However, the moment Marcus met up with his soccer teammates, he got excited as adrenaline charged through his veins. He got excited. Okay, what would this be? Ozil says it's 2. Okay, Bob also says that it is 2. That is correct, okay? Kira also thinks that it's 2. Yes, his eyes shot up in glee. Okay, excited. Okay, this is correct. A good description for when you want to say excited. When mother brought us to the zoo, our eyes shot up in glee. Okay, so for this, do remember that, okay, when it is exciting, you do not turn your face do not turn green, okay? And you do not flush red in anger. So he jumped for joy is not really a suitable phrase in this case, so answer will be number 2. Okay, his eyes shot up in glee. Okay, for question number 5, Marcus and his teammates have been devoting their after-school hours to blank training for the past 2 weeks. Okay, Kira says that number 5 is 1, rigorous training. That is absolutely correct. Okay, number 5 is 1. Okay, oops. Okay, rigorous training for the past few weeks. So ridiculous training is wrong as it is not ridiculous. Okay, it is intensive but it is not crazy training. Okay, reinvent is wrong as well. Reliance training is not, because reliance is based on rely, and he is not reliant on the training at all. Okay, so for question 6, let's move on. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Okay. Question 6. Attackers were learning the blank to break through the defense of opposing team and score. Okay, attackers were learning the what? Question 6 is 4. Tactics. That is correct. Okay, good job. Learning the tactics to break through the defense. Okay, you are not learning the rules as you are already playing the game. So please learn the rules before you play a game. Okay, and the procedures is the steps. So that's not very correct, as well as the procedures to do something is not in during the game. Right, learning the tactics. Correct, not tactful. Okay, question number 7. He was blank and going all out to perfect his dribbling skills. 7 is number 3. Okay, Ozil is correct. Okay, number 7 is 3, pushing his limits. Okay, he was pushing his limits, going all out, right? So he's trying his best, topping his limits. So it's surpassing what he can already do. Tiring himself out is probably true. However, that's not what we are looking for in the answer here. He's not boasting proudly and not gushing about his prowess. Okay, for question number 8, he was determined to get it across the field without being blank. Okay, without your ball being stolen, what does it mean? What would the answer be for number 8? Okay, question number 8. Okay, thank you Ozil and Kira. The answer is 1, intercepted. That is correct. Okay, thank you for continuously liking the live as well. Won't your fingers be very tired from typing and liking the live at the same time? Okay, but I really appreciate it. So number 8 is 1, intercepted. Okay, without being intercepted. Number 9, the scorching sun bore down on him, and Marcus felt blank. Okay, the scorching sun bore down on him. So his head is spinning like a tornado. Yes, that is correct. Okay, his head was spinning like a tornado. His head rolling like a yo-yo is wrong. Okay, how can your head roll like a yo-yo? Roll away, that would be quite scary. For your head to detach and roll away like a yo-yo. Okay, his head drifting like a wind is wrong as well. Turning like a Ferris wheel would be wrong as well. It would be quite scary to see your head turn like a Ferris wheel, right? Okay, for question number 10. The coach banned him from training for the next 2 days and insisted that Marcus get himself well rested before the blank match. Okay, what would the answer for question number 10 be? 4. Crucial. That is correct. Okay, very important match. Okay, what does credulous mean? Okay, let's go through the unusual words that we see here. Okay, credulous. What does credulous mean? Credulous means very gullible, very easily deceived. Easily deceived. What about credential? What does credential mean? Okay, credential means a piece of information. Okay, crusty. Do you need me to explain what crusty means? Okay, for crusty, okay, I'll just explain it for you. Crusty would mean that it is a hard outer layer. Okay, so it's an important match. Now, exercise 2. Okay, let's do question 1 together here. So, what is the blank? The sea. The inviting water of the sea was blank brilliantly under the sun. K. Ozil says B. Okay, that is correct. Glistening. Okay, I said before, glistening means that when there is water or wet surface, your eyes glisten with tears, the sea glisten. Okay, for number 2, Fanny was blank her mother to buy her a new school bag. What would question number 2 be? Okay, pestering, that is correct as well. So we have now eliminated 2 options, leaving us with the third one. Okay, the third option would be, okay, Kelby says D. C. Oh, okay, for question 3 is C. Leaves are rustling gently. That is correct. Okay, Kelby, I believe you like to eat potato chips as well. That is why that is your username. Okay, interesting username. Kelby. C for Kelby, right? Okay, question number 4. Lastly, we are left with A only, blistering rage. Okay. Thank you for liking the live. Yes, delicious Kelby. Okay. For Ozil, yes, answer is A, correct. Blistering rage. Okay. Moving on, question number 5. Upon the school's blank chimes, all the students filled out their classrooms merrily. Filed out, sorry. Okay, upon the schools, Ozil says A. Yes, that is correct. Dismissal. Okay, dismissal chimes. Okay, question number 6. The popular pop band was blank as the lead singer had dropped out of the group. Okay, this is very common. All of us who like to watch K-pop always say, oh, which group is disbanding, right? Okay, for question number 7. In ancient times, slaves were treated in a very blank manner. Okay, for this, Ozil, Natasha, welcome back, Natasha. Okay, the answer is B, demeaning manner. Okay, the criminals, and lastly, it would be D, denial was refuted by the solid evidence gathered by the police. Okay, question number 9. Okay, this is a blank reason to quarrel over. So stop fighting, father reprimanded the 2 sisters. Okay, Kira says B. Okay, Natasha and Ozil says B too. Yes, this is a ridiculous reason to quarrel over. Right, after the blank training, all the basketball players were dead beat. Okay, this is a very easy giveaway answer. What is the answer here? A, yes, that is correct. Okay, A, after the vigorous training. Okay, number 11, the young cubs are blank on the lioness for food. D, reliance. Yes, that is correct. Okay, rely on them means they fully only have the purpose on asking them and relying on them to look for the food. Okay, question number 12 leaves us with C. Based on the elimination method, the engineers will reinvent the handphone and pack it with more functions. Okay, reinvent means to invent again, to make a better version of it. Okay, if there's no other question, let's move on to exercise 3. Okay, exercise 3. The commander was blank to win this battle. Okay, what would the first blank be? G. Everyone says that it's G. Yes, determined to win this battle. He blanked encouraging verses to his soldiers to motivate them just moments before the invasion. Okay, hi Panda Brown. Thank you for joining our live today. Okay, do remember to follow us on our TikTok account so that you can join us for our daily live lessons to learn English for free. Okay, so over here, question number 1, second blank. Does anyone know what the second blank is? B, bellowed. Yes, that is correct. Okay, bellowed, encouraging verses. Okay, they shouted encouraging verses. Okay, number 2, blank as he was blank upon his opponent. Okay, let's cancel away B and G. Okay, so we are left with the rest, H. Adrenaline charged through his veins as he was blank upon his opponent. Okay, what would the blank for question 2 be? Okay, Ozil says H. That is correct. What about the next blank? Okay, Kira also says H for the first blank. What about the second blank? Okay, what would the second blank be? Okay, as he was blank upon his opponent. Hi Kelby, thank you. Okay, what would the next one be? E. Both of you says clanking upon his opponent. Are you sure he was clanking upon his opponent? Okay, as he was focusing intently upon his opponent, right? Okay, so in exam, if you are unsure of your answer, please do not write them down too soon. However, you are able to skip this question first and move on to the next one. So, okay, how about we try skipping this question and moving on first? Okay, so I just forget that I gave you the answer for question number 2. Okay, so let's go. The minute his opponent served the tennis ball, he blanked, hit the ball back and scored his first point. Okay, this is an easy giveaway. C, yes, that's correct. It's C. Okay, over here, after suffering from a blank 2 weeks ago, Henry was blank from playing all other sports. Okay, Ozil says D, that is correct. Okay, heat stroke. Henry was blank from playing all outdoor sports. Yes, K, band, that is correct. Okay, question number 4. Upon the blank of the wedding bells, The flower girls blank, the rose petals on the floor blank. The happy couple strode down the aisle smiling blissfully. Okay, question number 4. Clanking, yes. So previously over here, you all indicated that it's E. Okay, oh, Kira and Ozil already have moved on to the next segment, the flower girls. Kira says F in glee. Oh wait, hold on, this one is scattered. Yes, correct, scattered and in glee. Okay, so that's why by the process of elimination, and we have now come to find out that this question is J. Okay, so if you are confused just now when Kira and Ozil put E for this blank, we will try to skip this and move on to the next questions first. By doing so, we are able to come back to this and answer the question. Okay? Okay, new composition and new practices, right? Who doesn't love new compo? Now we are talking about food allergy. Okay, do any of you have food allergies? YSLJ for question 2. Okay, yes, that was correct. Okay, over here. The hawker center was a bustle of activity, although it was way past lunchtime. Aromatic scents of cooked food wafted through the air, tempting the taste buds. Qi Qiang, Jianhong, and Fabian settled down boisterously at a vacant table. Their stomachs rumbled, loudly demanding nourishment. Okay? As they were famished, the boys ordered dish after dish of food from the stall holders. And in the twinkle of an eye, every inch of the entire table was covered with platters of food. Qi Qiang, Jianhong, and Fabian tucked instantly into the sumptuous feast. Okay, so over here, Qi Qiang was sipping his bowl of soup with relish when he suddenly felt an inch on his arm. Subconsciously, he scratched at the offending spot while eating his food without any pause. However, the itch persisted. Before long, Qi Qiang was scratching furiously at his arms. Jianhong and Fabian noticed that Qi Qiang was behaving oddly, looked up from their food. They were shocked at what greeted their eyes. Qi Qiang's entire face was covered with red blotches, rashes covered from both his arms. "You must be allergic to something on the food," Jianhong exclaims in horror. Poor Qi Qiang was now feeling very wretched. His eyes had started swelling and were red and puffy. Jianhong and Fabian immediately rushed Qi Qiang to the nearest clinic. The doctor swiftly gave Qi Qiang an injection for the allergy. He suspected that Qi Qiang might be allergic to certain seafood, and he cautioned him to be more watchful of what he consumes in the future. Okay, after thanking the doctor, Jianhong and Fabian then escorted their friend home to rest. The boys' earlier hunger was now totally forgotten. Their little food rest had turned into a really expensive lesson for Qi Qiang. Okay, moving on, we can move on to the screenshot part where you take a screenshot of the power words. Okay, let me know when you are done taking your picture so that I'll move on to the next page for you to take your screenshot of the power words that will help you in your compo writing. Okay. Okay, thank you for liking the live. He also have been spamming likes on the live since the start of the live. So thank you so much. Okay, are you done with taking your screenshot? Okay, moving on. Next page over here. Okay, do take down your notes and let me know if you need me to go through any of the meanings of these words that you happen to find out recently or unsure of. Just feel free to ask me and I'll explain it to you. Okay, if you are done, let's move on. Okay, before that, let's take a quick short break first before we move on. Okay, let's move on to the next section, okay? Oops. Okay, aromatic scents of cooked food wafted through the air, blank. Okay, what will question 1 be? Okay, Reveries, welcome back to the live, okay? Okay, thank you for joining us again. Reveries says it's 3, tempting the taste buds. That is correct. Oops. Okay, that is correct. Tempting the taste buds. Okay. Question number 2. Qi Qiang, Jianhong, and Fabian settled down blank at a vacant table. 3. Boisterously. Very good. Okay. They sit down energetically, boisterously at a table. Replace the underlined word soon. Every inch of their entire table was covered with platters of food. What is soon? For in a split of a minute. Are you sure, Reveries? Okay, would you want to try again? This is incorrect. 3. In the wake of the second. This is too quick. It's not soon. This is immediately. Okay, in the wake of the second. Next second. Okay, soon. Okay, slowly and gradually. However, it just happens so naturally that you might not even notice it. Kira says 1. Yes, the answer is 1. Okay, Reveries? The answer is number 1 in the twinkle of an eye. Okay, don't worry about getting this wrong, as many of our students get it wrong all the time. Okay, all of us are always confused, okay, with whether or not which phrase we should use. So in the twinkle of an eye is the best case to use in this situation. At the height of the moment is definitely wrong. Okay, for question number 4. Qi Qiang, Jianhong, and Fabian tucked instantly into the blank. Okay, what will your answers be? Reverie says 1. Scrumptious mark. Okay, instantly into the blank. Okay, would you want to try again? It's not a mark. What is a mark? Do you know what a mark is? Okay, mark is a dot. Dirt or mud. Kira says 3. Yes, that is correct, okay? Some towards feast. Okay, tuck into the feast. Okay, do not worry with risk. Okay, thank you for trying to answer the questions though. Okay, shows that your enthusiasm and you can definitely do better and well after today's session. You can definitely improve your English. Okay, question number 5. Xiqiang was sipping his bowl of soup with blank when suddenly he felt an itch on his arms. Okay, he was sipping on the soup with what? What would the answer be? Kira says 2. That is correct. Okay. Relish. Okay. In enjoyment. Enjoyment. Okay. That is correct. Okay. With force is wrong, with speed is wrong. I understand why you might think that it is with vigor, but for vigor it means vigorously and very um violent way. So he's not sipping on the soup that way. He was just enjoying the soup as much as he can. Right? Okay. So let's move on to question number 6. He scratched at the offending spot while eating his food. What would the answer for question number 6 be? 4. Yes, that is correct. Okay. Thank you, referees. 4 is correct. So the answer is without any pause. Okay. Because with anything is wrong, without a breath, he's breathing. Okay. Doesn't mean that he stopped breathing. Stop breathing. That would be very scary. Okay, let me draw a scary face. Okay, over here, question number 7. Jianhong and Fabian read, noticing that Qiqiang was behaving blank, looked up from their food. Behaving something. Something like weirdly, okay? Because he started scratching. So that's a very weird and new behavior. So what would that be? Okay. Reverie says it's 4. Oddly. Okay, what about Kira? What is your try? Okay. For the next question. Behaved oddly is correct. Okay, good job, referees. Okay, oddly. Okay, adorably is very cute. So it will be weird if you find your friend scratching and you think that he's cute, right? Then for option number 2, amazingly would be wrong as well, as they looked up oddly. Okay, extraordinarily. Okay, poor Qiqiang was now feeling really blank. Wretched for number 1. Okay, what does wretched mean? Okay. Okay, for wretched, right? Wretched means that it is unpleasant or low quality. Okay, so the answer is either 1 or 4, wretched. However, okay, answer is number 1. Why? This is a trick question, okay? Wrecked means that it's destroyed. Okay, so you can feel really wrecked or wretched. But when you feel really wrecked, it means that you are beaten up. Okay, so in this case, he was not beaten up, but he was just feeling ill. He was just feeling a bit uneasy, a bit uncomfortable because of the allergy. So it will be unpleasant. He was feeling really wretched. Okay, moving on. He blanked him to be more watchful of what he consumes in the future. 2, caution. Yes, reminded him to take note of, be careful and beware of what you eat in the future, okay? So, yes, that is correct. Okay, question number 10. After thanking the doctor, Jianhong and Fabian then blanked their friend home to rest. 4, escorted. Yes, that is correct, okay? Escorted their friend. They bought means they buy their friend, okay? So this will definitely be wrong. You do not buy your friends. Your friends is not from a shop. Okay, maybe sometimes your parents will say, oh, we bought you from a shop when you were born. Okay, that is incorrect. Okay, you can never buy humans. Okay, do not do that. Okay, so you only can escort humans. Do not say you buy them home. Or you can bring them home, but that will be a very improper way of phrasing it. Okay, moving on to exercise 2, we have enriching your vocabulary. So for question number 1, the nervous boy spoke so blank that no one could hear what he was saying. B, inaudibly. That is correct. Okay, referees, that is very well done. Inaudibly means you're unable to hear. Okay, for the second question, at the end of the performance, the dancer did a graceful bow before walking off the stage. A, serenely, well done. Okay. Okay, yes, that is the correct answer, serenely. Okay, for question number 3, the class boarded the excursion bus blank as all of them were excited about the trip to Sentosa. Okay, hi Kira, welcome back. Answer is C, boisterously, that is correct. And lastly, what would the fourth answer be? Father perched blank on the ledge, trying to reach the ball stuck between the branches of the tree. Okay, by the process of elimination, BAC has been eliminated, so it's awkwardly on the ledge. Okay, it was on awkward position. Awkwardly. Okay, over here, number 5. The gang of mafias blank havoc as they drove past the town, shooting at any building in sight. Okay, what would the answer be for this? D, rigged. Okay, that is correct. Okay, try to wreak havoc. Okay, to cause trouble. Okay, wreaked havoc. Okay, question number 6. The maid blank dry the clothes before hanging them onto the bamboo poles. Something is the past tense of ring. Right, question number 6. C, that is correct. He wrung dry. So the present tense of this would be wring dry. Okay, so this is the past tense and this is the present tense. Okay, over here, although the shirt was badly blank, he still wore it to work. Okay, badly blank. B, wrinkled. That is correct. Okay, the shirt was badly wrinkled. He still wore it to work. He did not iron the shirt. So there were a lot of creases on the shirt and it was very untidy. Okay, Thomas felt so blank after telling the lie that he immediately owned up to the mistake. Okay, the answer would be wretched. He felt so unpleasant, felt so uneasy. So answer is A. Okay. For question number 9, tourists are blank to avoid the steep slopes in rainy weather as trekking can be dangerous. B. Caution. Yes, that is correct. Okay, caution to avoid the steep slopes in rainy weather. Okay, number 10. It is indeed an honor to be blank the award by the president himself. What is F? Where is the option F? Oh, D. Okay. The answer is comfort. Yes, that is correct. Okay. Comfort the award. Okay, the opposition team blanked the claims. What the claims made by the proposition team. Okay. C. Kira says counter. That is correct. Okay. They countered the claims. Means they try to rebel against. They try to explain against them that says that no, it is not what happened. Okay, we try to counter. So when there's an argument, you always counter the argument. Okay, when his pet dog died, Mindy consoled her brother. Okay, made her brother feel better. Try to make him feel less sad. Okay. Moving on over here, exercise 3. Okay, question number 1. Ben blank. What on earth is that on the wall? Shocked, the two brothers went up for a closer look to inspect the blank writing scribbled all over the wall. They blanked that it must be the work of the group of rowdy boys who had recently started hanging out at their void deck. Okay, Ben exclaimed. That is correct. K exclaimed. Good job, everyone. Okay. Inspect the blank. What would the answer for the second blank be? A. Reveries is correct. Okay. Offensive writing. They scribble a lot of bad words on the wall. Okay. They blanked that it must be the work of the group of rowdy boys who had recently started hanging out at their void deck. H. Suspected. That is correct. Okay. So this is H. Suspected. Okay, moving on, number 2. The food looked so blank that the children could not wait. J. Tempting. That is correct. Okay, the food looked so tempting that the children could not wait. The moment they sat down at the table, they blanked into the blank. Okay, D. That is correct. Tucked instantly into the K. Good job, K for Kira, right? K. Sumptuous feast. Okay, this is a very good word for you to use when you want to say that your mom cooks a meal that is very sumptuous, that is very delicious. You want to stand out from your friends and you want to let them know that, oh, I know more words than you. You can use sumptuous feast. Okay, for question number 3, the kind nurse helped the soldier to sit up so as to blank the soup. G. Sip the soup. Okay, that is correct. Okay, good job, Kira and Reveries. He was so weak that it was the only blank that he could consume. C. Nourishment. That is correct. K was the only nourishment that he could consume. Blank. Ivan felt a sting on his arm. Moments later, he was blank at the mosquito bite. E, subconsciously. That is very good. Okay. And next, he was scratching furiously. Very well done. Okay, F for this. Good job. So now we have moved on to the next model composition. We are going really quickly today, huh? Most of you are doing really well in answering the questions. And for me to explain anything, if you're unsure, just let me know in the comments down below, okay? Sure, I have to go. Okay, don't worry. Just go and remember you can join back our live anytime because we have live every day. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, Kira is now left with you and me. Bye when you have live tomorrow. When I have tomorrow, I will not be doing the live. It will be another teacher doing the live. However, if you are able to join our live lessons later with Miss Jamie's, it will be at 5:30 p.m. Okay? Yes, it's okay. You can go. Okay, over here, Jia Hao simply loves fast food. He adores those set meals that comprise of crispy French fries, tantalizing chicken drumsticks, or juicy humongous burgers, complete with a large cup of chilled fizzy drink. That day, Jia Hao's stomach was kicking up a racket. He was famished. He did not manage to have his recess. Okay, hold on. Can I check with you? Oh. Yeah. Okay.